Hello and welcome. This will be my first stream or recording. And today I figured I'd start with Parcel Simulator, a game where you play in a package distribution warehouse. Go ahead and get rid of the trash to start off. That randomly generates every day. Now, I already personally have a lot of the achievements for the game, so I'm going to get rid of the basketball hoop. Uh, there's an achievement where you just have to purchase the basketball from the shop up and make a uh, goal with it. I'm not a sports fan. I really don't know the term for doing a basketball. I'll go ahead and set these like I like them. Yeah, in entertainment, you just get this, and then with this, you throw it in here. There's also a achievement for purchasing a decoration. For right now, I will just get that and one of these. Sometimes this will happen where you go to lock something on the table and it does not want to properly lock in place. Or if you set it just outside of the table's parameters, it will act up on wanting to stay attached. It's just going and replacing it on the table. The reason why I bought a pallet is because it'll help me collect packages faster off of the truck. And this is for one of the licenses. Every time you get a upgrade to your warehouse, you will get a new inspection type tool, or you will be able to unlock licenses. To be able to expand further, you have to have the previous license and tool. You'll get a industrial scale, the seal keypad, and a parcel opener to check for content. You can then get the scanner or the desktop scale, which will make these first two items less of a hassle, or because it'll all be on your desk, which means you won't have to walk away from this. And then as you progress further, there will also be scanners you can get for each item, as well as conveyor belts to be able to transport and make a automated hub. The first package is almost always a valid. The second one will be a invalid. That door will not become available until you send off the package for the first time. Same for this one. It's just so you can become familiar with checking the parcels. This one, as you can see, was pre-approved before it came to us, so We don't have to do anything, we just send it off. You can hit T at any time to check your tablet, though you will still have to go to the table to get it to actually clear off the notification that you have a message. But to do this is you circle around the box, check like its weight sticker. This one's E, which means 30 pounds. Those are less, and almost nothing in the game as of right now is set to where it is over 30 pounds. So you then look at the delivery type. This one was a railway. However, that is not the Kristen map, so it is a invalid delivery. This one is Pronia. That is the correct country a flag, and that is the correct type of delivery. Weight C is 15 or less, so let's check that. It is over 15 pounds, which is right here, C for 15. So this one is bad as well. I've noticed quite often that I'll get a lot of denial type packages, especially within the first few days, until you start upgrading the packages and you start upgrading your warehouse. Then you'll start getting ones that are actually approvable, like this one. Ligbal, again, that's the correct country's logo. D is up to 20 pounds. And it's not like a 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15. It is literally, it has to be anything less than a certain weight. So long as it is less than the weight indicated by the box type, then you're fine. That is not Jonathia's flag. Theirs is a twin blue with a yellow stripe. So, once again, that is an invalid. This one is a pre-denial, so we can just set it aside and leave it alone. Ligbal, we do not do anything with a closed envelope symbol. Later in the game, there will be validation stamps that we have to check, and that is a type that you'll see is a closed envelope in the sticker. You won't accept those either. We'll go over it in a later video, but the stamps are one of the last things you have to get a license to validate. That is not Kristen's flag. And see, like I said, I've already had a few denial packages, but at every single package but one from that last truck was a deny. Sometimes the game does not like allowing me to pick things up. So everything else is good with that package, but it is overweight. Like Railway, we do that. Mateen, that was the right flag, but it was overweight. And I know I'm throwing things over there very quickly, but or at least into this one, but I'm not really taking anything over there. That is because it's actually faster to just go ahead and pile up your denial boxes and deal with them after the day ends at 1700 hours, which will be here shortly. Go ahead and label that because this one should be good. Yep. D and E have the most likely a chance of being accurate. But it is always good to make sure. Congrati, yes. And this was what? E? Yeah. E, Mullen, that is the correct one. That's the railway, so that's over here. Leg bowl. Nope. B is only up to 10 pounds. That's not even Congrati's. Congrati has the circle around a yellow dot in the center of them. We'll go ahead and collect this last truck shipment, check it, and then we will send off our denials. £2 is within C. Like I said, that's right, and that's right for Ligbal. So that's going to go off. A, check that before I do anything else, because A is very, very fickle. Yep, C. Oh, it was already pre-denied anyway. Didn't even have to check it. Molland. And you have to be careful sometimes too, because the packages is later, they'll look correct, but there will be a small indiscrepancy. And I do mean small, like it could be something as small as the like for the port. If that said Congrati, it would look right, but because the circle is not surrounded by a ring, that's the incorrect flag, and you would be dinged for it. On your panels here for each of the delivery lanes, you have your statistics for that run and how much you made. So like I delivered 8 packages. Because I delivered 8 packages, I earn 344 because of the modifier. If I had any incorrect parcels, it would show me. It would multiply the penalty by the amount of parcels I made. I'd be told how much it cost me for making that incorrect submission, and then there's the base cost for what I sent to give me my grand total for the delivery.